My parents were back to the Landers in the 1970s. They loaded their 3 kids into a red Chevy pickup truck and drove down to Arkansas from Medford, Oregon. They bought a small house and planted it on Mom's piece of the Heinrichs family tract, 13 acres of pasture and brush. I was born not long after, in 1979. My hometown isn't a town, really. It's a dirt road. And that road didn't have a name until the 1990s, when my Uncle Bob sent around a petition to the neighbors for Bach Road, not to honor our German heritage, but because he figured folks would mispronounce it Back Road and still get it right. My brother Matthew was the oldest, and he remembers Medford and the house they lived in, and the paved street, and the neighbor kids he played with. And he maybe never forgave my parents for trading that life for the isolation and pasture. But this was the only home I ever knew. I grew up from the land. We ate from the garden and the chicken coop. Our clothes from hanging on the clothesline smelled like the breeze. In summer, the cicadas lullabied me to sleep. My feet were out most of the year, stained green-brown from the grass and ground, toughened on the gravel driveway, stinky from stepping in chicken poop. With our cousins, we roamed the woods and went fishing in the creek. My voice eased out y'alls and fixin' twos. I was so deeply from that place, but also wavered uncomfortably on the margins. At school, when my lunchbox opened to reveal alfalfa sprout sandwiches or Mom's homemade applesauce, kids or even a teacher would say, "Ew, what's that?" My family didn't have cable TV or drink soda. I avoided having friends over to my house. But I was often invited to summer vacation Bible school because everybody knew the Lavelle kids needed saving. I didn't understand their religion, and I couldn't feel what my friends' families felt about Jesus. I was embarrassed by my family and the way we lived, but I started figuring out who I wanted to be by living that tension between rootedness and rejection, by having to be different in a place of so much sameness. My dad says if he had it to do over again, he wouldn't subject us kids to a childhood in rural Arkansas. But if they'd never come back to that land, I can't fathom who I would have become.
Throw